Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums.
Welcome to another episode of Review on Football across the major leagues of the world on DMP Sports. I'm Captain, and here with me I have my able panelists, KD and then Williams. Williams, how do you feel this evening?
Oh, I feel good.
Great. So you have some great stuff for us, right?
A lot, bro.
Then how do you feel, KD?
Very, very amazing.
I see you, the Manchester United kid, the proper fan of Man U.
The only best team, the only best team, irrespective of anything.
Well, let's see how you fare in Europe in the coming season. Yes. So, like I mentioned, we are going to dissect news across the English Premier League, most especially the French Ligue 1, the Italian Serie A, and then the German Bundesliga. So, diving in real quick from the English Premier League, let's start with you, KD. Midweek, there were a couple of games that went on. One was between Tottenham and then Leeds United, which ended in a draw.
Controversial game.
Well, you can say that. But looking at the scoreline, what is the stakes for Tottenham at
it
the
was
moment?
an amazing game anyway. But for me, in England, I've always been saying this. It seems like the VAR in England, I don't know what is really well, because the inconsistency is too much.
It's a lot.
Because in the dying minutes, they had a penalty, Tottenham, James Maddison. And come on, you can't tell me this is not a penalty. Come on.
Yes, I think
No,
that's
it's very worrying and it's sickening. Like, because sometimes you see the inconsistency. I don't know.
But
Any other day it's a penalty. And that was a clear win for Tottenham Hotspurs, because right now, wherever they are still in danger.
Yeah,
right?
relegation battle.
Yes, there are 2 matches left. They are supposed to win everything. So
No. I wouldn't agree with you on that, because Chelsea is beating them hands down coming weekend. So that one, I'm not sure they can win over them.
We'll delve into that later.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So William, your thoughts on the Leeds Tottenham game over the midweek games?
Well, I think 1-1 was a draw game. And then officiating in England has been
Terrible this season.
very, very terrible.
Inconsistency is too much.
Very, very terrible. So to me, I think next season, this is one of the issues that
They need to address.
Yes, the referee association have to look at it, because
Right.
it's not helping the EPL.
At all. Yeah. And then looking at the next game that happened, Man City had an outstanding game in which they played against Crystal Palace. City trashed Crystal Palace 3-0. Yeah. And then it's been a long time we saw Semenyo score.
Yeah.
I don't know if perhaps you still have high hopes for Semenyo to still be at the top level.
Of course, why not? Because was it yesterday that they released the player of the season, and he was part. Yeah. And in fact, I really agree, because the impact, even before he joined City, the impact he had, in fact, what's the contributions, the goal contribution and assist and everything's performance at Bournemouth, that was the reason why Chelsea Man City saw and Pep Guardiola, because when he was going, all of us were like, come on, Pep Guardiola's team, and just Semenyo, can you make it? On the bench? You are going to be on the bench. When he came, he hits the ground running. And in fact, he deserves it. And I know that next season, trust me, it's going to be a season of Antoine Semenyo.
Right.
Because he's going to start with them pre-season and all those. So he would get the bits and pieces of everything.
Okay, that is great. So, City is taking on Bournemouth in their next game. And then looking at Semenyo traveling to his former team and then, facing them, is there a chance that City maybe will still be on a winning streak, or perhaps Bournemouth will cause some upset in there?
Honestly, it's a clear win for
City.
It's a clear win for City, because
going to Bournemouth, trust me, it's not easy.
It's not going to be easy.
Remember, even the start of the season, the big boys, anytime they go there, they suffer. Look at Man United.
if you look at City's game against Palace, Rancheki was benched. Haaland was benched.
I think because of the FA Cup.
FA Cup. So it tells you that they have the quality, the squad depth.
Of course.
So I don't see Bournemouth stopping City from still challenging for the EPL title.
And also,
Okay.
I agree with Willie because when it comes to Man City, Pep Guardiola, his record in April and May, trust me, it's amazing.
Right.
So I trust that Pep Guardiola's team, Man City, they will go there and salvage all the points.
All the points from Bournemouth. Okay. And then still on Bournemouth and then City, looking at Semenyo traveling back to his former club, what are the chances that the reception over there will be like great? You know, because usually, you know,
Yes, of course,
when
but
you travel
he
back
left
to
on a good note.
on a good note.
Yes, so I don't think it's going to be hostile for him over there.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
to
see.
me, I think the Bournemouth fans should be happy because
Yes,
even the inclusion of Semenyo
Semenyo, yes,
in the
in the-
EPL
yeah,
player
because
of
it
the
started
season,
from them.
It's
Okay.
all about
And
the performance
yes,
he had in Bournemouth.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And then looking at the gap now between Man City and then Arsenal, you know, it's just 2.
Yeah, 2 points now.
What is the heat like for both teams? You know, Arsenal is looking forward to, you know, hand this trophy because they've been third for like second for 2 or 3 consecutive years.
Three consecutive, no, 2.
2 consecutive years, yeah. And then City bringing in the heat. Like, do they still have a chance to?
Well, look on paper, of course, yes, they have the chance because looking at it, there's only 2 points between them. Arsenal, they have Burnley and which team they are supposed to play last match?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace and how do you call it? City. Also, they have Bournemouth and who else?
I think
City,
one of the stubborn teams.
Is it
Yes,
Brighton
yeah.
also?
Yes,
Is it right?
Brighton,
Yeah, it
yeah.
could be, yeah.
No, Aston Villa.
Yes,
It's Aston Villa.
Oh,
Brighton to
goodness.
play. So, and you see, the reason why I'm saying because one, City they are going to win because based on previous experiences, anytime City meets Aston Villa, it's very, very difficult for them. At the end of the day, they trample upon them, right? So, it is really going to be very, 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 very difficult for Manchester City, all right? But the thing is, Arsenal themselves, one thing I love about Mikel Arteta is whenever you decide to sit deep, trust me, he will hit you hard and hit you very good.
It's true.
Right? So I don't like the fact that whenever teams are playing Arsenal, they will sit deep. And no. Try and play. Yes,
should
open a
open
game
up.
for them, yes.
I think
Open a game for them.
is it the FA Cup that they met with Southampton? It was an open game,
And see
and then
the result.
clearly
Yes.
Southampton came on top.
Exactly.
You know,
Because
I
they
think-
also have weak points and loopholes.
Right,
And when you
right.
identify them, that is where you have to treat
True.
them.
Yeah. I think that's the same mistake that Simeone did.
Yes.
On the return leg in the Champions League. You know, you should open up and then meet them the play.
I think one problem about Arsenal is getting to the late season.
They try, I think, some fatigue and
That is where they concede, and it's not good for
Yes.
a team who wants to
exactly.
win the EPL.
Exactly.
Because if you look at City, the last 10 matches, they don't want to concede.
Right.
Of course. Even if they concede, or they will try and score 2 or
score.
3 more goals. Yeah.
And then they have the striker to do that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't surprised seeing Semenyo scoring in the absence of Haaland.
Haaland,
True.
Because if you look at Erling Haaland's goal contribution to the City team,
Yeah,
it
amazing.
tells you that he carries almost like 30% of their goals. Right. So I wasn't surprised at all seeing Semenyo doing the job in the absence of Haaland.
But trust me, of course, the league, I know Arsenal, they are going to take it because I'm not sure they are going to drop points.
Well, to me, I feel like the pressure is more on Arsenal.
Arsenal, of course, yes, it should be
Because
on them because right now you are
Leading the whole
Should-
season
Yeah.
and then getting to the end.
Yes, bottlenecks.
Arsenal is really feeling the heat. Trust me.
It will be the worst season in their entire history. Trust me, if they lose.
Should that be the case?
Yes.
No, well, it depends
no.
on how hard you're able to finish. You know,
Exactly.
you can start at
Exactly.
well,
That's what
but
I'm talking about.
Yes,
the
I
moment,
think so.
The moment they bottle it, trust me, they will be the most useless team. On it. Trust me, yes. Because since they won,
So-
you've been leading. Right? Since they won, you've been leading.
And do you think he's going to kill their confidence for next season?
Exactly. It will take a lot out of them. It will take a lot out of them.
that is true. That is true. I believe so. I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
But I still want City to win.
Of course.
We don't want our noisy
neighbors
neighbors
to
in London
be
to
loud
make-
out there. Yeah, that
I
is
mean, the
true.
reason why,
That is
if I want City to win, is because of Semenyo. right? It's because
Adding the names of the Ghanaians
yes,
winning the Premiership.
Premier League. I think the first one was it ACN?
Michael Essien.
ACN won it, then now Semenyo, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think he's set record in England.
Yeah,
Set
that is
record
true.
in England.
That is true.
I think he's only the first Ghanaian to have
Part of the Player of the Year. It has never happened before for
Yeah,
a Ghanaian. So it's a very good day for him.
All right, so moving on. Hopefully tomorrow there wouldn't be any game in the Premiership. There is only one game that is happening. That is the FA Cup between Chelsea and then Manchester City. But on Sunday, there are some big games coming on, and then I would like you to share with me what you think of the games. One, we have Man United and then Nottingham, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Everton, Sunderland, Leeds United, and then Brighton, Wolves, Fulham, Newcastle, West Ham, and then on Monday, Arsenal takes on Burnley. Are they going to bottle it? So, what's your opinion on Man U meeting Nottingham?
So you know, we are on fire, right? So come on, Nottingham, they are coming home.
Yeah.
Right, they are coming home. So and when you come home, you know we have to do it for you. So trust me, it's going to be an easy peasy for us.
Aren't there going to be any surprises? Because look at Nottingham's team. You know, they just got knocked out from the the Europa Conference? One of them, yeah. So you know, coming in, I think they will be coming in hard because they will still be looking forward to have like a position in there. Like,
of course, you will come hard, but you feel in your capillaries, bones, you will feel it over
Red
there.
Devils.
Yes, you are coming home. You are coming. You will fight. The fight there, you will fight. But at the end of the day, no, you now you go feel for your bones inside. Say, Charlie, this no be one fight way like a for fight.
What do you think about the Nottingham and then United game?
I see Manchester
Winning.
United coming on top.
Okay,
But I think my match of the week is definitely going to be Newcastle and West Ham.
Newcastle, West Ham, battle of the relegation, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to Newcastle, they have nothing to lose.
Right,
They are
right,
safe there. But I think West Ham needs that point badly. They are going to go all out.
Right.
And looking at their performance against Arsenal, then they were not bad. Yeah,
not bad
they
at
were
all.
just unlucky.
They defended very well.
Exactly. So
let's take a look at Everton and then Sunderland. You know, Everton is playing home. It's no more the Goodison Park. It's one of the names that is Dickinson Hill, and then Sunderland. Sunderland kept United to a draw, 0-0. And then looking at the team that they are going to face, Everton also is solid in terms of defense, midfield, and then probably say attack, because they did give City a tough time the last time they met.
yeah.
What are the chances that Everton will win or Sunderland will win? Are we expecting like any of the teams to win or probably settle for a draw?
Okay, I'm expecting to see I think less goals in this match, but I think a draw will be fair
A draw will be fair.
because both teams I think are on the same par this season.
Okay. Well, KD?
It will take the tactical prowess from a Sunderland manager to salvage a point
Yeah.
at Dickinson Park, because looking at the start of the season, he was amazing.
Right.
And
I think they
ending
were third at some point.
At some point, and ending, you give it to David Moyes' Everton team. They are playing an amazing football. I don't know why. Ever since they moved to the Dickinson, trust me, they've been playing an amazing football.
I think winning against Manchester United and then winning against Chelsea.
No, they in their home, we scored them 1-0.
Okay.
In the last, remember
So
when
they won
Manchester
over
scored?
at Old Trafford.
Yes, at Old Trafford they won when we got the record. That one was Amorim.
Oh,
Was
okay.
it Amorim? Yeah, Amorim. Yeah. So and when Curry came in, of course he did it for him.
Please bring
Right.
back Amorim.
So I think he's really going to Everton is going to win this game.
Oh, okay.
Maybe probably just by a goal margin.
Good luck for Everton there. And then the big game, the league leaders, Arsenal, of course, facing relegation treat. They are there.
Burnley,
They are
they've already
there,
been
Burnley.
relegated.
Are we to expect an upset?
I don't think there's going to be an upset because Burnley, they have nothing to. They are already relegated.
Can they win? Can they win?
Unless maybe probably they want to do some shaggy AEB way, they won't upset. But I don't think so, because doing the comparison, trust me, I don't think they have that technical ability to match up Arsenal's robust defense and attack. I don't think so.
Well, do you have any other different opinion regarding the game between Arsenal and then Burnley?
Well, Burnley don't have a chance.
Sorry, Burnley fans.
For a team fighting for a league title, Burnley don't have a chance. And looking at the goals difference between Arsenal and City, I think Arsenal will take that advantage.
A lot.
Score more goals against the weaker side, which is Burnley, if they want to win the EPL. So I see Arsenal crashing Burnley, not even less than 4 goals.
Sorry, Burnley fans. Sorry, Burnley fans. Yeah. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Chelsea is facing Man City. I remember the previous episode you did make some prediction. Yeah. Are you still going to stick with the prediction, or perhaps you have a change of mind now?
Well, when it comes to such matches, sometimes it's very, very difficult to predict, because the moment you base on form, trust me, you might get it wrong. Of course, we know Chelsea, they are not really on form. They went, 8 or 7 matches without a win. 6 or so matches without scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Yes. And they met City, and City scored them. Right. So I don't think it's going to be that same old story again. Right. Of course, this is a final match, and sometimes final match, they are different ball game altogether. Right. So it's really going to be difficult. Trust me, it's really going to be difficult. But at the end of the day, I think Chelsea will win.
Right. Well, you still stick to Chelsea winning.
Yeah, as a Chelsea fan, 100%. I'm speaking from my heart. I am.
Come on, you Blues!
Chelsea is going to win.
Come on, you Blues!
And if you look at the history of FA Cup, I think from Abramovich era to date, Chelsea I think they've gone an amazing run when it comes to FA Cup. They're winning almost like 6 or 5 FA Cup trophies within the decade. So to me, it's a dicey game for both Chelsea and Man City. But I think with the addition of Coryell and Reece James, Chelsea have a big chance in winning at Wembley.
And
Come on, you Blues!
And I'm also not basing maybe probably because, but looking at Man City as well, they have the league to also at hand.
Yeah.
So probably, of course, I know for them when it comes to mentality, they are there. Right. I know they are there, but to be honest, as I said, still Chelsea will. I feel Chelsea, they are going to really lift their FA Cup at
and
the
I
end
think one major thing is I think Chelsea only chance of playing in Europe
is the FA Cup.
solely depend on the FA Cup. So I think they are going to go all out for this cup.
Yeah.
Well, that would be great seeing Chelsea win their ninth FA Cup title coming tomorrow, God willing. And then we've got some 3 big news coming in from the English Premier League. News coming in is that Michael Carrick has been granted a permanent deal as the manager of Manchester City.
2 years plus 1 year.
Well, I think the last time we sat here, you did mention of some tactical deficiencies from Carrick. Granted this contract extension that has been granted, do you still see your team coming to the old days Manchester United, or perhaps
It will take time. It will take time because fine, they've given him the nod, and I don't think he will hit the ground running. I think they should give him time if really they've trusted him to do the job for them, because I was rooting for Luis Enrique, but of course it seems like it's not going to be possible. So and you realize that Carrick has this cohesion with the players.
right?
I think yesterday during the Youth FA Cup final between Manchester United and Man City, which Man City won 2-1 at the end. Carrick and some of the players were there, so I could see that he has that kind of
player-coach relationship.
Yes,
right?
and at the same time, he has that feeling that okay, I think I need to involve the youths. Right.
Okay.
Because I know United, they are under 18 best player JJ Gabriel. I'm sure next season he's going to be part of the senior team. Right. So I see the cohesion between him and the players and even the youth team. Right. So if only United want to really go far, then I think they should give him time. They should just forget about this because when Ferguson came, remember, we went on relegation, and at the end of the day, they still trusted him, brought the team up, and look at the success he chalked at the end. So I think that I'm not going to really go back because when it comes to tactical, I think he's not really there yet, but he has a lot to learn. Right? And in this game, mostly they learn on the job and all those things, right? So they should give him time. They should give him time.
All right. Well,
Well, I think Carrick is the perfect man for this job. The first time I've enjoyed United playing is actually Carrick coaching United.
so
Because,
it's not just about the results, but the style of play, and then
yeah. I mean,
But the style, I don't think
Connectivity.
the style of play
the style of play
we are there yet. No,
reminds me of Alex Ferguson. So it tells you that he has played a team. He knows how Manchester United plays. Then the culture. I mean, he's a legend. So to me, it's a good choice for United. And then starting the season, I think he's going to get a lot of good players in addition.
well,
Which is going to make
of course, United, they've qualified for Champions League, so I'm sure maybe probably there are a lot of players, maybe if they want, they will still come. But you need to get the right players, right? You need to really get the right players, right? You need to really get the right players. So, to be honest with you, for me, I'm just hoping.
At least you guys
I'm
are
just
better
hoping.
than Chelsea.
I'm just hoping. No, you see, Chelsea, when it comes to
you guys are
Chelsea,
better than
I think
Chelsea.
that Chelsea's problem is like previous United, our problem, like it's about the board. Sometimes the decisions they take.
Right.
Because Chelsea's problem, I saw, was it this musician in US? I think next season, Chelsea, you people they are going to launch Chelsea's whatever in US and all those things. It is all about business.
right.
It's not about business. Like sometimes leave the football people to handle
Football.
matters, right? And if you want to do your business, just do like what United their board did. The Glazers family right now, they've left everything to what's his name?
Like
The Enios group, like they've left everything for him to handle. And he's handling the sport and you could see the differences. Right. So at the end of the day, for me, it's all about but of course, United, we've been basing on movements, and for me, I feel that no, let's play the football tactically, like bring the tactical and all those.
Well, you guys are doing well.
Of course, that's why I'm saying that it's about movements.
They are getting the
We are
results.
basing our results on movements.
Don't forget, since Carrick came, I think all the big clubs.
Have
Yeah,
fallen.
we've- we've scored them, yes, of course.
Taking all the points from
That's
the
what
big
I'm saying.
clubs.
Like it seems like I see as if like movements and at the same time the players they like him, they love him, and they are playing for him. Remember, Casemiro is leaving, and he's saying that no, what he's seen in Carrick, they should give it to him. Mourinho is saying that no, Carrick is there. He's handled the team. He knows the DNA, the culture of Manchester United. So they should give the team. Almost all the experience, Henry, they are all saying that they should give it. So at the end of the day, I'm sure the board also listened to them and they've given it to him now. And right now, he is in hot soup. Because one, those people who spoke and at the same time vouch for you to get the job.
Will criticize you.
These same people would criticize you at the end of the day. So you need to be very,
of
very
course, I
careful.
think there's going to be more pressure
On
now
him.
the team has been given to him. But I think if he had started the league with United, I'm sure you guys will
I'm
be
sure maybe
fighting.
probably, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so at the end of the season, there've been some nominations of who deserves to be the best player within the. I've seen Raya in there. I've seen Bruno Fernandes. I've seen a couple of guys that are in there. I don't know if the players out there are rightfully by merit. Do they deserve to be there? Like, I don't know, because it looks like this season no one has really impressed me, like per se. Yes, Raya has had like 18 clean sheets. Like, it's impressive, all right. I don't know. if maybe the nominees out there have praised you in a way that you think they deserve to be out there.
Yeah, I think they've all impressed me because Haaland this time around scoring I think 26 goals,
Yeah, couple of assists.
couple of assists. If you look at his performance in the City team, I think he's a driving seat for City fighting for the league. Semenyo, we also saw Semenyo earlier this season from Bournemouth, and he came to City. We're all thinking, oh, he's not going to get a game time because of the squad depth City is having. But a whole Foden, a whole Savino, he's benching all those players. It tells you that he has a quality. So I'm not surprised he's been included in the Premier League Player of the Season. And then we talk about Arsenal, Raya. What a fantastic goalkeeper. The saves he's doing, keeping Arsenal still in the league. I think he deserves to be there. Yes, so to me, I think I will rather go for Raya because most of the time we don't rate goalkeepers. But this time around, he has proven that he's one of the main strongholds for Arsenal.
KD, who do you think
I
will come
think
on top?
because of time, so I wouldn't really go pick them. But of course, Semenyo in, I'm very happy. He deserves it. But of course, I also side with really what he said. Raya, he's been amazing this season. He saved Arsenal Football Club a lot.
Okay, moving on to La Liga. News coming in is that Jose Mourinho, it's likely to be the next manager of Real Madrid. I don't know what is the expectation out there for Real Madrid, as apparently the waters are muddy right now.
Mourinho coming, to be honest with you, I don't think all their problems are going to be solved. I don't think so, because at the end of the day, of course, when it comes to player-wise, when it comes to the mentality and all those adjectives that you want in a player, trust me, all the players are there. Because in Madrid, right from the goalkeeper to the forward, they have the Arsenal. So they can hurt any team at any point in time. But I wish they could have gotten a tactical, a very analytical, because Mourinho, of course, during his days, he did an amazing job, right? But in this era, trust me, I don't think Mourinho has that capability to handle Madrid as such. Now, of course, he can come and stabilize the team when it comes to attitude and all those things, yes. Because he's maybe been there before, he's handled a lot of big egos, right? But I think that Madrid needs somebody with that kind of thing, to just so, because look at, I'm sure it will still be the same old story. Mourinho will come and Barcelona will still trash them.
I think I disagree with you. I think Mourinho can make a difference because what is happening in Madrid this season,
he can make a difference in the dressing room, but not on the pitch. That's what I'm talking about.
But don't doubt Mourinho. He is an experienced coach. Don't forget, he has gone the whole season with Benfica without losing a match.
Wow, impressive.
So it tells you that he is still that coach that we know. Especially when he gets the type of players who fit into his system.
But remember that this type of players at Real Madrid, they don't like defending. They don't like tracking back.
It all depends on the coach.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Mourinho
always
this defensive.
One good thing about him is he always have the way of motivating the players. So to me, to finish with that, I think Mourinho can do the job.
Okay, and then in France, Ousmane Dembele has won the league Player of the Season.
I don't think he deserves it.
He doesn't.
Yes, he
well,
doesn't.
Me neither. KD,
For me, I think he deserves it because, trust me, sometimes mostly it's not all about goals and it's about performance, contribution, and all those things. Right?
Yeah, when we talk about
think he
performance, I
deserves
think if you look at the back line of PA, the likes of Pacho and then Marquinhos have done very
yes, of course, but he has been carrying the team. In moments, he shows up.
Don't forget he went for injury.
Yes, of course, but when he came, in moments he shows up. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So mostly it's not all about. That's why I have these issues when it comes to goals. They always play based on. Look at Bruno Fernandes. He just won this the Writers Awards.
Yeah,
right. People were saying that Declan Rice was there, but at the end of the day, they see his performance. He's been carrying Manchester United right from the start to the end. So, trust me, I think he deserves it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And then Bayern Munich has won the
Of course, for them,
Bundesliga.
it's up to the least said about them, the better. So,
And then one good news coming in is that Manuel Neuer has extended his contract.
how old is he now?
He's
38?
41. 41. I mean,
He needs to just hang up.
I am thinking that he should be given room for the young guys to be in post. But doesn't make any difference in Bayern team next season.
Well, the only advice I would give to Bayern is going for a strong goalkeeper and then making him a backup.
They already have a backup goalkeeper. He's very strong. He's also renewed this.
Yeah, just a
Then I
year.
think he should be number one for
Maybe.
Manuel Neuer should be demoted to number two.
Maybe.
And then let's move to the Saudi League, whereby Al Hilal crashed with Al Nassr in a title decisive game. I think Al Nassr had a chance to win, but a late blunder by the goalkeeper cost it. What is the way for Al Nassr at the moment? Do they still have a chance of winning?
Of course, I think they hold 99% chance of winning their Saudi Pro League because the best results they had was a draw.
With the draw.
Yes.
KD, do you have
Yes. I think in their last game they are playing with him.
Damak?
Damak.
Yes.
A relegated
Even
treatment.
though Damak is fighting for relegation, but
But I don't think. In fact, they have the 100%
they've waited for so long
because they
and I
need
think
just
this
a
is their
point.
moment.
Is there a point?
Yeah,
Or
a
a win?
point.
Yeah,
A win will do. I mean,
for
to be
them.
on the safer side.
It's for them. They are going to win it.
Okay. And then I'm closing in from the news for the upcoming World Cup. Some countries have brought up their list for the players to be in the World Cup, and then we have France, Ivory Coast, Japan, Belgium, and then Haiti. And then I believe, or I've also heard that France is going without Kamavinga. Is it a case to be worried in the midfield for the French team?
I think I've watched the 26-man squad, and I'm not surprised because looking at Kamavinga's season, the performance has been abysmal, and I think he don't deserve to be
In there.
Not only him, there are some big names. I think like Thuram, yeah, they all made it. It tells you that this France national team has a squad depth, and then they are capable of winning this World Cup. I rate them as one of the favorites.
They missed that Koeman, right?
Yeah.
Koeman didn't.
Yeah, Koeman. I think Koeman also didn't make it.
Oh, really? Okay, KD. Japan also is going without Mitoma and then Minamino. Should that be a worry for
I
the
don't
team?
think it's going to be a worry for them because they themselves today have really good squad. So anyone they will pick to replace them, trust me, they are going to really do their job for them. Because in Japan, Charlie, they are the way they play their football, trust me, I love it.
So they have
Comes
good
to
replacement
pace,
for them,
yes,
right?
of course. They are really going to go far in this
Right.
tournament.
And then Belgium is going without Lavia and then Marcels of Nottingham. I think he's been brilliant this season. I don't know for whatever reasons, but I think probably is the coach who knows what he's doing, and then he's picked Lamens over him. Lavia, I understand he's not too fit to be in the group for the World Cup.
Simple.
Should they be?
Come to Ghana.
It should come to
Charlie,
Ghana.
just check your nationality. Come to Ghana.
I think
you will get a lot of games to play.
For sales, I don't see it as a problem because if you have Courtois, automatically he is going to be number one for Belgium. I think they needed Lavia more because now if you look at the strength of Belgium midfield, I think Lavia would have been more important to their team.
I don't think the coach trusts him because he doesn't want to take a liability with him.
That
because
is true.
It's not really.
That is true.
You can't trust him for more than like 3 matches
On a fitness level,
On a
right?
fitness
Yeah.
level, it's really
So
good.
can Ghana actually
That's
take
why.
an advantage?
Of course, let's take advantage. In Ghana, sometimes the people,
Lavia,
our
please
juju
don't
people
come.
and all those
Stick
things.
to your
So come
Belgium.
to Ghana.
Please
Come
don't
home.
come.
Come home.
Don't come.
Come home.
Don't come. Don't
Eh?
come.
How you dey talk that one self in Ghana? Joe, how you dey talk that one self? Come home. Bashian, Lavia, Bashian. Come home.
Well, all too soon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are bringing this episode to our end. We would like to say a big thank you to our producers, Begos and Levels, man, and then
Then Joey,
Joey,
Gimane.
And then to all our listeners.
Obain, sorry,
thank you
Obain.
for-
right. So we'll catch up again. in the next episode. Peace.
Down, down, down. Da, 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 down, down, down. Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums. A diamond page, so let's engage. Every topic, every stage. Borderlines blur, but hearts stay true. Diamond page is all for you. The brass is bold, the groove runs deep. Thoughts to ponder, truths to keep. Snap your fingers, feel the flow. Diamond page, now here